Hello YouTube, it's your boy from the Southern Water Tribe, Chief Sokka, and I'm here with a video preparing myself for my week 1 battle against the Boston Buizels in the draft league called the International Showdown Academy. And before I go through my team, I'm going to read off my draft picks and his draft picks. So for my team, aka the New York Arcanines, I have Tapu Bulu, Mega Gyarados, Mandibuzz, Mamoswine, Diancie, Registeel, Cofagrigus, Haxorus, Mineshaw, Electivire, and Arcanine. For Jayhawk, aka the Boston Buizels, we have Xurkitree, Marowak, Alolan Form, Araquanid, Amoonguss, Mega Camerupt, Jellicent, Buzzwole, Lando T, Comfey, Persian, Alolan Form, and Swellow. So, what I have elected to go to combat his team is Electivire, Gyarados, Tapu Bulu, Arcanine, Mamoswine, and Diancie. And so for Electivire, I'm carrying a air balloon because I want to be able to read his Earthquake onto whatever Pokemon. If I have my Arcanine, onto Arcanine. If I have my Diancie, onto the Diancie. And go switch in safely because I have Air Balloon into that Lando and use Ice Punch, which will either one-hit KO him or two-hit KO him, depending on his EV spread and whatnot, and that'll be very good for me. But anyways, also for more coverage, I have Earthquake. That Earthquake will cover his Xurkitree, which in return, if I have my Gyarados out and he uses Thunderbolt, I'll have Motor Drive, which will boost my speed, and it'll, from there on, I think I could sweep with Electivire. Then, for Earthquake, I could also use it for Alolan Marowak, Mega Camerupt, and I believe that's it. Yes, that's about it. And Wild Charge will cover the Araquanid, Jellicent, and the Swellow. And Volt Switch is just used for pivot. And for the EVs, I have 252 into my attack stat to guarantee or at least deal heavy damage to his Pokemon, 4 special defense, and 252 in speed, which will outspeed his Lando T if he doesn't have a Choice Scarf on, or any speed investments, really. And the nature is adamant for, again I said, added damage. Now for Gyarados, I carry the Gyarados because I did say I have Mega Gyarados, and thank God I don't have to Mega first turn with him, because then I'll be able to use his Intimidate ability a little bit more and whatnot. So for his moves, I have Crunch that will take out his Jellicent, really, and whoops, wrong tab, but it'll take out his Camerupt real quick. And I have Earthquake for coverage for Xurkitree, really, if I get my Dragon Dance up, and Waterfall that will take care of his Mega Camerupt and his Landorus if I can. For Tapu Bulu, I have a Miracle Seed, and if you don't know what Miracle Seed does, it gives the holder's grass type attacks 1.2 times power boost, which is really good, especially when you have Grassy Surge and Grassy Terrain, because Grassy Terrain weakens, I believe, Earthquake, which is good for the rest of my team. Bulldoze and some other moves I don't really remember. And it also gives me some free leftovers. So, like, if I have Mega Gyarados that needs health, I could switch into that, and then it'll gain health like leftovers. And then for Arcanine, I have leftovers, so it'll be double leftovers, and then double lefties for Diancie. And it's really good. And also Grassy Surge with Grassy turns on Grassy Terrain, and Grassy Terrain also gives me, like, I think a 1.2 power boost in my grass type moves. And Wood Hammer for my moves, I have Wood Hammer, which I believe could OHKO his Marowak, but I'm not totally sure. Whoops, again, I keep pressing these wrong tabs. But anyways, Wood Hammer should do some damage. It could possibly KO his camera up, maybe 2-hit KO. It'll KO his Araquanid and his possibly Lando, but that's depending if he is carrying Sludge Wave, which would be really weird. But it'll also take out his Comfey and Jellicent, if I didn't say that already. Hornleech, again, same coverage, but it gives, instead of the drawback of the recoil, I gain 50% health of the damage dealt. Stone Edge is just really there for a placeholder. I just might put Mega Horn in there, but I don't know, not too sure. And no, actually, I might put Swords Dance. I don't know. I just might keep it like the way it is. But anyways, and I also have Protect to scout out if he does have that little cheeky move of Sludge Wave on his Landorus T. So anyways, back to the EVs. I have 244 in health, 116 in attack with Adamant, which gives added damage, and 140 in its defense, 4 in special, and 4 in speed. So now for Arcanine. Arcanine's my supportive role. It plays a supportive mixed role. It has Leftovers, Intimidate for Lando T, and for like mainly first turn things. And for as my move set, I have Morning Sun for recovery, obviously. Will-O-Wisp for to burn his Lando if I can. That's if I can. Or just get some nice chip damage. Flamethrower because I want a special attacker, and extreme speed to, you know, deal the last bit of damage without any, you know, anything to worry about. And for my EVs, I put 248 into my HP. Originally, I had the max 252 and Bold Nature on Arcanine for his defense, and to put into defense, but I realized I need something to eat some special hits if I need to, mainly because he has a Comfey, and that Comfey can be scary because healing moves and Triage. So yeah, and 8 into his special attack for damage for the Flamethrower. Now here is, like, I believe my biggest win condition on this team. Mamoswine. I have it choice banded to give added damage, which is like 1.5 times, 1.5 times damage. And I have Thick Fat, so I could eat up a fire move, but I don't think I could eat one from the what's it called? Let's see, Mega Camera Up. There we go. A Mega Camera Up, but I just like this ability in general because I never know if there's a fire move, and the Mamoswine does take it pretty well. He's pretty bulky. And for moves, I have knockoff mainly for the annoying items that may come in play, and mainly for Jellicent. Earthquake is for coverage and stab, covering the circuitry, possibly Amoonguss, and it's gonna pretty much kill Jellicent because Jellicent doesn't have that much defense unless he carries acid armor. Then that's a whole different story. It also covers Alolan Marowak, which it could be a thing in this matchup. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be living a Flare Blitz from Alolan Marowak, but it would be nice if I did still. And for my last 2 moves, I have Ice Shard for priority, and it does kill a lot of damage because of his awesome attack stat of, I think, 130. Let me see. Yes, I was correct. And it'll cover most of his Pokemon, and mainly his Lando T. And another one, if I could live a shot, if I feel like I could live a shot, and if I'm at max max HP, I could use Icicle Crash, which is a higher base stat with a power of 85 and 90 accuracy, and a chance of flinching. So with the accuracy being a little bit lower, it's kind of a risky move, but it's always better to go for risk than because the reward could be always higher. Anyways, for my EVs, I have 248 in HP because I love my bulky Pokemon. I don't really need to outspeed too many things with Mamoswine, but I just love my bulky Pokemon. Hence, like, most of my team's kind of bulky or fat, if you will. And anyways, I have 252 in attack, and like before with I believe Electivire and Gyarados, Adamant for added damage. And now for the last Pokemon, Diancie. Diancie carries the leftovers, has clear body, and it's also like Arcanine. It's my mixed attacker, and also it plays a supportive role with Stealth Rocks and Heal Bell. Heal Bell is mainly if his Jellicent carries Will-O-Wisp, and he wisps one of my sweepers, which many physical attackers. So I'm kind of scared of that, but not really at the same time. And Stealth Rock for chip damage, like Will-O-Wisp on Arcanine. And Moonblast is cover for the Buzzwole, and Diamond Storm, it will cover his Araquanid if I needed to, because Araquanid's liquidation only does like what, 50%, so I could guarantee a live, and then I may live another one, and possibly another move from any of his other Pokemon if I have my grassy terrain up, because I'll be eating most of his moves if I have Diamond Storm give me that defense boost. That it actually has a 50% chance to boost my my defense by 2 stages, which is really good. I mean, like, amazing. And besides that, Heal Bell, like I said, if I get burned, I have something to fall back to. And for my EVs, I have 252 in HP. Like I said, I do love my bulky Pokemon, and this Pokemon doesn't really have much for speed. I have 220 into her defense with Bold Nature because I kind of really needed that extra defense for to live like Araquanid, Liquidation, and even a non-choice banded or life orbed Earthquake from the Landorus T. And I have 36 special attack because I need to kill that Buzzwole with Moonblast. And anyways, that concludes my preparation, my team for Jayhawk, and hopefully everything goes right in the next video, in the battle. So if you like this video, please do leave a like. It's supportive and really helps me a lot. And if you want to see more of this, give me a subscription, because that, again, it supports me, makes me feel good inside, and knows that I'm doing something right. And yeah, also, if you can, follow me in my Twitter and Pokemon Amino account. That will be linked in the description below, and also the song by GlitchxCity will be in the description also. So, well, bye.